This is Hearn and Matchroom Boxing. You are watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Right, so I thought I'd give you all a quick update on a couple of fight nights that have been officially released now, and a couple of good ones actually. And we'll start off with Liam Smith. Of course, he will be headlining on March the 30th at the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool, and his opponent is Sam Eggington. Bit of a surprise on that one. I didn't see that one coming. Of course, Sam Eggington lost last time he fought in Birmingham against an opponent that was clearly much better than a lot of people thought that he was. But Sam Eggington, he always come to fight, and he should give Liam Smith a few rounds. But the undercard is pretty good as well. So you've got Hughes versus Davis Jr., and that would be for the European and British super lightweight titles as well. Robbie Davis Jr., of course, won that title last time out against Glenn Foote here in Newcastle. David Price is also on the card, and Anthony Fowler will go up against Scott Fitzgerald. The winner will take on the winner of Ted Cheeseman and Sergio Garcia. Also, Natasha Jonas will be on the card, Tom Farrell, Danny Glover. So, pretty good card there. And as I said, that'll be in Liverpool. And of course, the other one that I know a lot of people are talking quite a lot about, Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Daniel Jacobs for a unification middleweight. And that will be for Saul Canelo's WBC and WBA middleweight titles, and the title of Daniel Jacobs for the IBF. Of course, Lineal will also be on the line, as Canelo has that one, if you put Lineal of any kind of great stock. That will be on May the 4th as well, and obviously promoted by DAZN, or sorry, shown by DAZN in America, promoted by Golden Boy, but in association with Matchroom Boxing as well as. So that is a couple of interesting things that's happened in the last 24 hours. Obviously, drop your thoughts below about it all. But where does this leave Triple G? Because obviously there's been like a lot of talk about Triple G and Canelo having a trilogy fight. Triple G could potentially now, maybe, I would probably have to favour that he could end up fighting Billy Joe Saunders, as Frank Warren has been talking to Tom Loeffler and Triple G about that one. If not, he's also got the option of Jamal Charlo for the official WBC mandatory position. Or maybe another one, maybe a Demetrius Andrade. Or maybe come to the UK and fight Callum Smith in Liverpool at the super middleweight division for the super WBA title. So there are options for Triple G, but of course, we're still waiting for official confirmation as to which broadcaster Triple G wants to be shown on. But this is a very good fight for Canelo and of course Daniel Jacobs. Neither one of these guys had to take the fight. They could have had like a couple of big money fights and then unified later down the line, as in a couple of fights that they were guaranteed to win next. But you know what, these guys are going at it right now. So if Daniel Jacobs was to beat Canelo, which by the way, Daniel Jacobs had just signed a 3-fight deal with Hearn and Matchroom Boxing USA and DAZN as well. I believe he's still advised by Howard Heyman as well. But it's a very interesting one, that's for sure. Both these guys stepping up. I said if Daniel Jacobs was to defeat Canelo, that's not a good look for Golden Boy and DAZN this early on. But it's an excellent one for Eddie Hearn to have a guy who's just defeated the face of Americans or stateside boxing. Obviously, he's Mexican, but in America, he's the #1 pay-per-view star. So, yeah, this is a massive fight. So, well done to Canelo and Daniel Jacobs for making this one. And, of course, with Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya working together, which is what I said to you guys quite some time ago. These guys will not necessarily be rivals in a negative way. They will be rivals, of course, much like this fight is proven to be. But they will put their fighters together against each other for bragging rights, which is only good for the fans, isn't it? So, anyway, you drop your thoughts below about these two cards announced. Of course, I'll update the website accordingly as well, so you guys can keep up with what's happening and what fights are coming up in what month and all that kind of thing. So go over to the website and check it out. Anyway, that's it for now. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, and of course, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.